Alrighty, so I have a quick little piece of information that I want to share with you. I want to talk a little bit about the one website that I use for music licensing. It's something that I wish that I'd found out about when I first started freelancing and started into video production. So I want to share that with you and hopefully save you a lot of money. So, no, this is not in any way sponsored or whatever. This is just a piece of information that I want to share. I want to explain the video service, the music licensing service that I use, because I used to use a different service, a different website, until I found out about this one, and I was spending $50 for each piece of music that I used. And that's, I mean, by law, anytime you produce a video commercially, anytime you use music commercially, that you have to pay, obviously, a license for the right to use that audio. So, in that piece of work. So, basically, I used to use Premium Beat, which was great, and I loved the songs that I would get there. They had a great selection. I always found what I was looking for. I mean, let me actually pull that up so that way you can see. So with Premium Beat, they have, oh, interesting. Actually, I just found something else on Premium Beat, so maybe this is a little bit of a nod in their direction as well. So I guess they have royalty-free tracks, it looks like, or maybe that's just the last tab I was on. I don't know, not what I was planning to talk about, so I'm not really prepared for that. But I want to go back to what I do know, and in the service that I really recommend, which is Artlist, artlist.io. Link is down in the description. So basically what Artlist is, it's a music service. It's just like any other music licensing service. It's, a collection of probably tens of thousands of works, maybe hundreds of thousands. I don't know how much music they have, but they have enough. They have more than I've ever needed for every type of music that you could need in terms of, especially for video production. It's just great. And what it is you're not paying per track that you use it. It's an annual membership. It is, so rather than when I paid with Premium Beat, I paid $50 per piece of music per usage. So, say in a month, I'm creating, 6 pieces of work, 6 videos where I need music. And if each of those only needs one song, which is, honestly, that's on the low end of what's realistic, that's $300 right there. Artlist has saved me a lot of money. It's only $200 for the entire year, and it may be like $190, something like that. It's close. But basically, so for $200 a year, it's unlimited downloads, and honestly, I love it, because basically, so you can see here, so I have Artlist up. It's currently holiday time, so I guess they have some free sound effects, which is pretty nice. I did download that. As you can see, they have, when you go to the website, on the main page, then you go down here and it gives you an option for a number of different, you can choose, if you want to go by mood, you can choose, uplifting, which is typically what I do, or powerful, happy, carefree, love. There's a whole number of different moods. Uplifting is definitely the most common one that I use, because, if you're creating a piece of corporate work or, whatever it is, I mean, makes sense. Typically, people want it to be uplifting, carefree, or happy, that sort of thing. And those are all options for what you need. And uplifting is typically kind of the powerful, driving, positive message that you'd want. So that's there. That's typically what I use. Then there's also video themes. And so it lists, business, technology, there's vlog, there's travel, all sorts of things. And it's so clever how they've crafted it, that essentially, they know the types of music that people use. I mean, that's what I use for my vlog music. I can't even tell if I'm in focus right now. I think so. But anyway, so that's, it just it helps to narrow it down, because I am not good with music. I'm not an expert. I don't know much about music. I am not very musically gifted. I'm not musically gifted. And, you know, not very good at any instruments, cannot sing. I mean, all that sort of thing, whatever. I'm not very musically gifted, but so they make it super simple for you to choose the kind of music that you want. They understand the, you know, there's different genres, you know. Most of what you'd want are either like pop or, you know, there's cinematic, I guess is one, rock, there's a lot of folk. I mean, it's honestly, and you listen through and it kind of gives you ideas too. And it's a whole range. I mean, there is just like so many options. The experts over at Artlist clearly know what they're doing, because they, it always seems like I can find, you know, if I go through the, you know, the different selections, if I narrow it down a little bit between what mood it is, what genre it is, maybe even what instruments, that sort of thing. I mean, I typically find what I'm looking for in 10 to 20 minutes. And then, you know, you just download it. And then I have this whole, I've only been using Artlist for a year. I just renewed. But I mean, I have downloaded all of these songs here over the past year, and there's more. Yeah, it's just, if I had been paying $50 per track, I would be spending a lot of money. So that's my, you know, unsponsored, unbiased, just hopefully helpful endorsement of Artlist. So if you're in video production, if you want a solid music licensing source, I highly recommend Artlist. It's great. Check it out. You won't be disappointed.